Everybody, Jerry, Executive Fitness here, and in the second chance show today we have Susan. Susan, I want to say visually is probably one of the best clients I saw here in like 6 weeks. Probably, I don't know exactly. You didn't tell me the less fat percentage, but we're probably down to 20%, and you went from probably 25 to 20 in 6 weeks. They're gonna see the picture, so that's. Yeah. But what I wanted you to share, it was first of all your experience, obviously before the program, and how this changed your life. Since that you are not only a mom, you're a business coach, you're a busy, and I feel like you have found something that really worked for you because we see results. So how did you manage to do all that in 6 weeks?
I'm actually surprised myself how I managed to do all that, because I've been doing sports before, and my biggest issue always was to keep going, to not just do one or two days in a row, but actually to keep a program up. And I was surprised how easy it was. I don't know what Jerry does in this program exactly, but I can say it is a very well put together program. You get the right information, the right amount of information, and the right information at the right time. So you always feel that you understand what's about to happen, but you're never overwhelmed. So whatever he asks of you to do on one specific day, it's absolutely doable. Like, it's not, it is work, yes, but it is doable. And then the next day, and you just do it again and just stick with the program. And it's kind of, it's like going on a train. It'll take you from A to B, and you don't have to think about it.
That's amazing. How did you manage time-wise? I mean, like, I remember you asking me about what can I do at the house. Obviously, that's probably one of the answers. But like I said, we always have this. We have moms that they take quote unquote the excuse that they cannot work out. There is people busy, they don't have time. Working full time. How did you? I want to say, how long it took you to get that? Because they're gonna see your picture, and I want obviously everybody reacts differently, but I want them to see more or less what you can achieve with a quote unquote a number of hours in the day, in the week. So how much did you do to do all that, and how was it so successful in that way?
I just did the workouts whenever I could. I did not do all of them. I tried to do most of the weight workouts. And with the cardio, to be honest, I kind of interchanged it with just running more with my kids. I have one of those watches on me all the time. And so I have to say it changed my mindset about how good I feel about the extra half an hour on the trampoline with my kids, because it keeps counting, and I just know I'm doing towards my cardio routine today. So it felt like a trade. I would spend more time running around the house like mad with kids, and maybe doing less of the cardio at that day. But I would stick with the weight routines.
With the weights, I would say it's probably the key is adaptation, right? Because like you be able to adapt, and you did very well. And like obviously, I was looking at your live, and I was like, wow, how creative this person is, just jumping and taking this as the cardio with the kids. So that's actually, I feel like that's a takeaway for at least most of the moms.
Because because the flexibility does make it fun.
Yeah.
And that's what I struggled with workouts all before, because they were just not fun. I didn't enjoy it. I wouldn't not have the time for myself. Like, I tried a couple of times to work out upstairs, and then I had my two kids trying to work out with me on the same mat. So like, you just don't get moving. Yeah. So if I'm just like saying this way or no way, then it's no way. But if I find another way, then it works. Yeah. That's what I love about the program too. Like, even though if there are slip-ups, even though not everything is perfect, you just get up the next day and then you do it again. And that's actually, you said that before, like, as long as you do most of it.
Yeah, 80%. Like in life, 80%. It's usually gonna see the results you've seen, because realistically, that's why we try to make it flexible. Even with the nutrition, we don't give one. We don't have one diet to follow, it's a diet following you, because it's not, if you can do it, then if you choose, if you're empowered to do things, then you're going to choose, then you're going to do it. You're into obviously online as well. What is your reservation, or what it was in the beginning? Obviously, as far as online program working or not working, I know that's a big thing now. You had no problem. You're an action taker. You're a business coach, yourself. So I didn't have any problem you convincing that it was the right way. But unfortunately, so many people are always thinking about. So what is your take on, maybe in the beginning on online program and now? Well, what do you think about if something is not live, can still work, because that's a big thing.
To be honest, I'm surprised too that this works.
Yeah.
But yeah, because, you see all those ads of all these programs and you think, oh, well, this is going to be so far away and abstract. But I mean, you make it so accountable. You really are, like you're even kicking people's butts in the Facebook group. Like you feel, like you feel very present as a coach. This does not feel like some remote computer giving me a training sequence.
Yeah,
it feels like a real person with real kind of 20, 30 years of experience, really present. Like you don't feel one bit remote to me. And the Facebook group really helps. I actually became friends with quite a few of the people in the group.
That's good.
Of Facebook friends, like lovely people, and they make it really real as well. The way we cheer each other up and keep each other.
How do you compare? Like you told me, you said in the live, you follow probably Tony Robbins, you follow all these motivational speakers.
Exactly.
What is your take on you're a business coach? What is your take on mindset? Succeeding with people, because I feel like we are so much in tune on that, and it's always about mindset. We have currently about 90% results. The 10% is just the people that don't do the work. The strategy, as you see, is the same, probably in business too. How can we make people more achieve a better mindset, do you think? Because that's very interesting for me too. We want 100%. We want everybody to be successful. It's never going to be like that, but I know the mindset is the thing pushing you forward or not. What do you think? What is your take?
Well, the mindset, many people will buy into the mindset easily that you shared a lot and will be enthusiastic for maybe a minute.
Yeah.
The tricky thing is to keep it going, and that's where coaches like you come in, who create a system, like a fail-proof system for people to all they have to do is move their butts into that system and follow the system that is kind of based on the mindset, right? But it really helps people. People are busy, and just keeping themselves accountable is really, really hard for most people. So that's why I recommend to anybody to get yourself a coach. Like, even though if you have the right mindset, like the most successful people in the world do have coaches.
Yeah, including me. I don't feel like I'm 100% successful yet, but like I have a coach myself. Like you have to have, nobody can do it alone, and that's why the team.
I have coaches, I have mentors, I have people who know what I said and keep me accountable.
Yeah.
Like I need that too. Everybody does.
Yeah.
So and that's what makes this program work.
Yeah.
Just saying what the mindset is and helping you to live up to it.
Yeah.
That is the difference. That's all the difference.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do with the community. Since people cannot run on motivation, we try to give it to them. Like that's why it's so much important. And that's what people fail to realize. They get results like yours. Maybe they don't have the mindset yet to continue or to whatever. And then like they fail to realize that they got results from a community there. Rules. The code, whatever that might be, your code. Information, but then of course, as you take, as people think that they're on the summit, they always tend to rebound, and this is like unfortunately 80% of clients is that's the only thing. Last question is about obviously what can we do, and again I want the business coach perspective here, and also the mom, because we probably can talk to the moms out there. Taking action, for you it was very fast. You probably used to do it. That's why you are where you are. But what can we say for people in order to take action? I feel like in the past, myself too, I've been doing this for 20 years, online recently only about a year, and we touch more people, we get more results like that than before. But I myself just understood, that you have to invest, you have to take action, you have to go with a different mindset. You have to really, really, if you take action, something is going to happen, bad or good, and then you adjust, right? So what can you say to people that are there? They want to take action, they are, intrigued about it, but, maybe thinking not ready, or there is some kind of an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About this program concretely,
Yes.
I want to encourage you to just do it because it is doable.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us are scared to take action on something they have failed before many times, sometimes.
Yeah.
And you just don't want to be confronted with another failure, and you just think it's going to be hard, and that may be true for many things, but this program isn't hard. It does take a little slice out of your day, yes, but I got more energy back from doing the program than I had before, to be honest. Just because I had to take this time for myself. I had great ideas. I was more structured. I went through other parts of the day quicker. I slept a lot better. I think it more than balanced out for me time wise, and it was just very doable. And I think that does take the sting out of the fright or the scariness of doing a program like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is, first of all, you're not going to fail. You're going to see the results. Second of all, you are actually going to like the process.
That's good. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. I feel like I told you I want you to be authentic. I want you to say your experience, and that's, I feel like, how it was. Suzanne, thank you. We'll be in touch. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Take care.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. You're doing great work. Thank you.